Have you ever looked around your place and thought, why do I have so much stuff? Do I really need 10 coffee mugs or 5 sets of matching plates? Or the workout gear I bought because I was really into yoga for a week? Well, today I'm here to spill the tea on the minimalist rule that totally changed my life. And trust me, that might just change yours too. Let's get into it. Rule number 1, imagine you're a nomad. Okay, picture this. You're a modern day nomad. You can only own what fits in 1 or 2 suitcases. Sounds wild, right? But hear me out. It's kind of freeing. Last year, I moved to Canada with just 2 suitcases. Yep, one big, one small. It was supposed to be a short trip, but life had other plans. And now it's been almost a year. Honestly, I've been totally fine with just that. The same thing happened when I went trekking in Nepal with a friend. She lost her luggage during a layover because of the airplane. And we still managed to have the time of our lives. No gear? No problem. We rented stuff, borrowed what we needed, and it didn't mess up our plan one bit. All these experiences made me realize, we think we need all this stuff to function, but do we really need that? This brings me to my next point. Don't let your possessions own you. I used to believe I needed so many things in my daily life, but the truth is most of it doesn't matter. In fact, we think we own our stuff, but in a sneaky way, it kind of owns us. So now I try to live with just what I can fit into that Nomad suitcases. And guess what? It's more than enough. Rule number 3, the just-in-case trap. Speaking of which, I have to talk about my mother. My mom has mastered this. Every time we went shopping, she'd be like, let's get this, just in case we need it someday. Sounds familiar? It got to the point where she started stockpiling doomsday supplies, canned food, water, or even emergency blankets, all because just in case. Our entire basement became a just-in-case storage unit. Spoiler alert, we never needed any of it. So now I've learned to stop buying for what-ifs. If a situation comes up where I needed something, I will deal with it then. No need to clutter my life with things I might use someday. Rule number 4, the 6-month box. Well, this one for my indecisive friends who have a hard time parting with stuff. Here's a hack. Get yourself a 6-month box. Put all the things you are unsure about, those I might need this later items, into the box. Set a reminder for 6 months and forget about it. If you haven't touched the box by then, it's time to let it go. Chances are you will realize you never needed that stuff in the first place. And by let go, I mean you can donate or sell or give it away to someone who will actually use it. You're not going to feel so much lighter. Rule number 5, give everything a home. Ever notice how your place gets messy super fast, even after a deep clean? One game-changer tip is make sure everything you own has a home. When everything has its place, like your keys, charges, or that one random jar opener, you will always know where to find them. And trust me, you will never have to do that frantic search again. Like, where did I put my keys? Or where's my phone? Plus, it keeps the clutter at bay. If something doesn't have a spot, do you really need it? Rule number 6, never skip more than 2 days. We've all been there, like you start a new habit, let's say reading 20 minutes a day. Day 1, nailed it. Day 2, still on track. But by day 3, life happens, work's crazy, or you just don't feel like it. Before you know it, it's day 7, and you haven't picked up a book. So here's a simple rule that changed the game for me. Never skip more than 2 days. Miss 1 day, no biggie, but never let it be 2 in a row. It's such a tiny shift, but it keeps the momentum going and helps you stick to those habits you really care about, like reading, working out, or even drinking enough water. Rule number 7 is a 2-minute rule. This one is life-changing, trust me. If something takes less than 2 minutes to do, just do it. Think about this, like making your bed, 2 minutes. Washing your coffee mugs, 2 minutes. It's such a small chunk of time, but when you don't do it, well, things just pile up. And then Hello, overwhelm. So next time you're tempted to leave that little task for later, just knock it out in 2 minutes and keep things flowing. Rule number 8 is just 5 minutes. Here's a trick that's sneaky but powerful. Tell yourself, I will just do it for 5 minutes or even just 2 minutes. Whether it's working out or cleaning or studying a project, right? Once you get going, you will probably do it for way longer than 5 minutes. It's the starting that's hard. I've tricked myself into taking 30 minutes walks and full-on cleaning sessions just by starting with 5 minutes. Try it, it's magic. I talked about this in a previous video. If you're interested, check it out. Rule 9 is stop buying for others. This one kind of deep. Are you buying stuff for you or because you want to impress others? It's easy to get caught up in keeping up with trends, whether it's the latest phone or a designer bag or a fancy car, right? But at the end of the day, those things don't define who you are. I have to say, social media makes it worse. We post our highlight reel for feel a bit better about a bad day, but trust me, when you stop buying for others' approval and start focusing on what you genuinely need or love, life just gets a lot simpler and more fulfilling. Rule 10 is invest in experiences, not stuff. So finally, this rule I swear by, invest in experiences, not things. Sure, buy that stylish dress or new gadget might give you a quick dopamine hit, but how long does that last? A week or even a day? Instead, I've learned that spending money on experiences like travel, hikings, or picnic with friends, right, bring way more joy and lasting memories. I've talked about this on my video, The Psychology of Money. It's one of the best ways to use your money for long-term happiness. Trust me, those shared memories will stick with you way longer than any fancy outfit. Rule 11, prepare for tomorrow. One final bonus tip, always set yourself up for success the next day. I got this idea from Hemingway, who could stop writing at a high point, so he knew exactly where to pick up the next day. He's so smart because he turns the hardest part, the beginning, into the part he's most eager to tackle. Once he starts writing, the rest of the creative process just flows naturally. You can apply this to life too. Like before bed, play out your task for the next day so you wake up knowing exactly what to do. It's such a simple practice, right? But it completely transformed how I approach my mornings and made me feel way more in control. And finally, always invest in yourself. Whether it's learning a new skill or picking up a hobby or even just taking better care of your mental and physical health. These are the things that pay off in the long run. You can always buy more stuff, but the value of investing in yourself is priceless. So there you have it, 12 minimalist rules that have completely transformed my life. Let me know in the comments below which one you're going to try first, or if you've got any minimalist tips of your own to share. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!